paragraph 4 of, I believe it must be your December 21st press release, signed by your good self. You said the event organizers were instructed not to collect any monies to place persons on the presidential high table. Is that right?
Yes, except that I was a bit intrigued with the accompanying or the attached laughter of the honorable member.
Minister, it's because I had to give you that document earlier, you remember? The one that had to refresh your memory about the package. Okay, so that is what I was smiling about. What was the form of the instruction?
Mr. Chairman, it was a verbal instruction, verbal communication.
Okay. Under what circumstances? Was it at a meeting of the planning committee and so on?
Mr. Chairman, you recall that I made a statement earlier on to the effect that since I was not a member of the planning committee, I requested that occasionally, that as minister, I was briefed about the progress in terms of the organization of the event. So in one of these briefing sessions, this discussion came up. And my understanding, the way I read it, was that let us be sure. I mean, that was the way I was reading it. I'm only being briefed by members of the planning committee, and they are telling me that these are the benefits, you know, this is how it's going to be organized. So I said, please, then let's make sure that if it is sponsorship, it is sponsorship. That it has nothing to do with, I am contributing to this event so that I'm getting a seat by the president. So it was just, I would say, strategic intuition on my part. And it was actually more or less as an advice. And in actual fact, the immediate response suggested to me that that was not even a plan, you know. And when the event was finally organized, and I'm sure we'll come to it, it was clear that either it was not intended to be or my instructions were followed.